Hi everyone, in this video we are going to study about user and kernel mode. So let's start with a simple diagram. We are not going into any uh, coding and any code base part. Uh, we just get the whole idea using a diagram. So let's start it. So uh, we are going to learn user versus kernel mode. Okay, so this is just a theoretical concept. uh, there is nothing related to coding. So see, this is your complete operating system, okay, which is at top of your hardware. So this is the bottom part is your hardware, and this is your OS. Okay, now we will divide the OS into two parts. Okay, let draw another diagram. Yes, so so the first part is related to your applications. In this part your applications run here. Okay, then your system apps run here, everything which user interact. Okay, and the another part is uh, the kernel engine. Okay, which is a base of the operating system. Every operating system have one kernel, and most of the operating system use Linux kernel, like Debian, Ubuntu. All of them have Linux kernel. Okay, so now user interact with the application and system. Then this application and system generate system calls. Okay, system calls is basically a task which hardware have to do it. Okay, so whatever user does in the application and system part, interactive part, the every internal code convert it into the system calls. Okay, and then system calls goes into this kernel engine and execute the result, execute the tasks, and then back to the your system. Now the send back the result back to the your system. Okay, so here what happened, initially we are in the user mode. Okay, user, these part are in the user mode. Okay, so initially user interact with it, and we name that part as a user mode. Okay, now after that, when system call is generated and now it sent to the kernel engine, now we switch to kernel mode. Okay, now kernel, what does the kernel do? It execute the system call by converting all of the instruction into binary code, and it interact with the hardware to get the complete the task. Okay, now we again switch back to the user mode after the task is complete. So what happened here, we are initially in the user mode. Okay, then we switch to the kernel mode, and after that we again back to the user mode. So this is a simple concept There nothing. This is just a theoretical concept, nothing related to the coding part. Okay, thank you.